Hello there, how you guys doing? Welcome Animate and Alejandro. Started in about 1 minute. Game. Alright, let's hope the game boots up and let's see how this works for you guys. Alright, where's this bad boy? Alright, let me know if you can see it, if you can hear it. Give me 1 second here. Move the chat to this screen. Oh, fuck me. Come on, chat, cooperate. Made 2 Costco hot dogs at home to lunch today. They sell the franks and the buns that the food court uses for you to use at home. Hey, that's pretty good. Alright. Can you guys hear the game now? Accidentally hit the mute button like an idiot. Come on, please taste good. Please fucking taste good. Alright. Let's do this. This introduction is going to take a little bit of time. So just heads up. If it's too loud, please let me know. This game can be kind of noisy at bits. Watch out, Ridley Scott, you have some competition. Not quite the spaceships you're used to seeing, aren't you? Do Lovecraft invent sci-fi horror, or are there others that predate him? For sci-fi horror, arguably the modern example that people point to is Frankenstein. Or the modern Prometheus, as it was also published as. That was the one that everyone considered the first major sci-fi novel, as well as the major sci-fi horror. Lovecraft helped invent cosmic horror, if that's what you're considering of. But I think there were a couple examples before him, but Lovecraft's flavor of cosmic horror was the one that really took off. Because sometimes you don't have to be the first, just be the one that everyone associates it with, you know? There were slashers like in the 60s and 70s, but everyone thinks of the 80s, you know? With the exception of Texas Chainsaw, because that one did ruffle a lot of feathers. Well, I don't blame you. Frankenstein, we think it more of as like a classic vintage horror as opposed to science fiction, you know? Because if you compare, let's say, Reanimator to Frankenstein, Reanimator is much what we think of with science fiction. Let's see, let me click on something here.
Welcome to the Game Corporation Stasis lawsuit. Please hold still while your biometric scans are completed. Heart arrhythmia, multiple fractures along ribs 3, 5, 11, and 14. Extreme muscle atrophy. Danger of heart failure. Danger of pneumothorax. Seek immediate medical attention. Medical data storage is damaged. Formatting quantum storage device. Plug suit quantum storage device is ready for physical record storage.
I don't feel too bad. I mean, it wasn't the Twilight Zone as popular as it was. I think the stories in the Twilight Zone predated it like 20 years, I think. Yeah, the thing about this game is, unlike most point and clicks, instead of clicking on something to see it, or the description, you just hover over it and it shows up on the bottom. I might read some of them, won't read all of them because some of them get pretty long like this. Like inside the glass tube, a corpse hangs like a grotesque puppet, tangled in the pipes and wires that once had provided life, is no more than a lifeless husk. I can't H.G. Wells this shit. Sorry, Orson Welles. I can't Orson Welles this shit. Process interrupted. 165A8. Mirror check. So this one's a bit more of a conventional point-and-click adventure as opposed to Titanic, which had a lot more of the full motion or like semi-motion video, I'd say, because it wasn't like proper FMV, and it wasn't necessarily also like Harvester where everything is surreal. This isn't your ship. It is now, Captain. One of the reasons why some people consider Frankenstein sci-fi is because Shelley doesn't tell the reader how the monster is brought to life. Electricity was a movie invention. I'm not sure if that's right. I mean, not what you're saying about electricity, but I'm not sure if that's a legit reason to discount it, because especially with science fiction fantasy, there's this annoying thing of tell me more, and then it easily can turn into stop, you've told too much. Hiss of monitors, flickering light illuminates the leather chair. Cracking surface, shroud under the dust that covers it. Let's see. If I remember, with some of these point-and-click adventures, sometimes you have to walk into the wrong answer before you can see the right answer, which is annoying as shit.
My heart. Please seek immediate medical attention.
It's like, I would rush, but the game is telling me to run into this door. So there's parts of it that I know, parts that I don't know, because I fucked around with this thing a bit last night. But yeah, until I get healed, we are not running anytime soon.
Increased heart rate detected. Automated medical care systems are non-functional. Please seek medical attention.
Trying.
Thank you, Gizmo. Let's do this. Yeah, because that's the thing was I mean, the best example is over again Star Wars. I could never, because again, it's hard not to talk about because it's the big cultural zeitgeist in the past 40 years. People wanted to see everything. They wanted the expanded universe, and it was fun and games until they got the prequel trilogy, and they're like, no, I don't want to see Anakin as a bratty kid. No, I don't want to see Anakin struggle to be, to fit in with society. I just want the episode 3. I think.
Please. Is anyone
Yeah, that's the thing, you know. Yeah. And then nowadays it's worse on YouTube. Like what was it? There was a YouTube channel, because you know we have game theory talk about what games would be cool or not cool, if X or Y is possible in real life. There are YouTube channels that are just dedicated to like why it would suck to have the Flash's power in real life, or why you really want to be Iron Man, and all the actual science component of it. That's the thing though. If it could theoretically happen scientifically, or it wouldn't be science fiction. It would just be a science movie. You know what I mean? But if it's theoretically impossible or unlikely, then it's science fiction. Some people argue that science fiction is just as arguably, you know, pseudo.
Grueling Infirmary is closed until further notice. The corporation accepts no responsibility for their
Groove Lake, and at this point, give me the ones, what was it called, like Hyperion from the Borderlands series. It was like, thank you, really Hyperion. You may or may not be just a soul reconstruction of your dead self. Please don't sue. Returns are covered in sticky cobwebs, indicating they've not been used in a long time. The arm has been redacted. Sits motionless, so let's come here. Breaker box, critical ventilator. A prequel that was an awful, very, very flawed, but not awful. Yeah, I agree, but again, like a consensus I've been seeing from people who do like it, they think that episode 2, Attack of the Clones, should have been episode 1. You have another in-between film and then Anthem 3. So basically the case is you can still see him be awkward as hell, but we don't need to see it for a whole film that he's this awkward child. Like, just have like a couple flashbacks here and there. You don't need a full movie. Okay, just turns this bad boy on. Life, power, dock, surgeon. And then
emergency life support active.
Alright. You can't do more than 2 things at once here.
Robotic surgeon active.
So like Cage and I spent so much time trying to figure out what this whole puzzle was, but it wasn't a puzzle.
Dot-make scanner active.
Now I just gotta press back. Radioactive. Cracked did a scientific reason you want to have just a rabbit as a video. You're overthinking it, my dude. Oh yeah, but that's isn't that the whole joke? Like, it's for science. I mean, someone has to see if the aliens can reproduce with the humans. How else are we gonna figure this out? You know. The sequel trilogy, however, was terrible. The sequel trilogy wasn't. It was a sequel in terms of numbers, but functionally it wasn't even a sequel at all. It was just a series of events loosely connected by a universe. Xbox flashbacks.
Multiple injuries detected. Emergency medical kit created. Midnight solution. Anticoagulant and morphine combination suggested. Thank you for using DocMate systems.
You think the future will be
Have
faster.
a nice day.
But no, even the robot's got autism. It's like, I am here to help you, sir. That's the future when autists design everything, you down to the voice. George isn't the strongest filmmaker of his generation, but then again, you haven't seen THX 1138 or American Graffiti. Ooh, American Graffiti's pretty good. The reason why George is heralded so much is because George essentially did a cultural renaissance. People forget this, but there was this really short time that, with the exception of Star Trek, as far as mainstream science went, the idea of the space opera was completely fucking killed. There was no more, you know, it was Flash Gordon, Buck Rogers, all that stuff was just gone. Because you had a little book called Dune that came out.
Deep breath.
But Dad, Sandy said that if you have bad dreams and you can't wake up that, you'll be stuck in them forever.
Well, I'll have a good talk to Sandy's parents.
But is it true?
Becca, don't worry, you won't have any dreams for the entire trip. But if you do, just squeeze Teddy, and I promise they'll go away. Now legs up, lay down. There you go.
Sweet dreams, my girl.
No. Wait. Sing it. Sing the song.
Sing the song,
John,
make the noise.
Looks like we have a song to sing. Go to sleep, my baby girl, in your warm bed. Soon you will rise again, so drift away, sleepyhead. Dream of us, and you will see monsters can't harm you or me. Close your eyes again and worry no more. Stars and the moons, they will pass us by soon. A new day will surely be upon you and me. So go to sleep, my baby girl, in your warm bed. Soon you will rise again, so drift away, sleepyhead.
You know, you could have just told her that we're gonna have so many drugs in our system that we'll barely remember our own names.
Yeah. Somehow squeezing Teddy seemed a little more comforting than you'll be in a drug-induced coma.
We are almost done here. Do I get a Teddy?
You get a hug.
You couldn't even animate that hug, you lazy animators.
Rebecca? I need to... My wife? My child? I need to find someone. I need to get out of here.
There was no wife, there was no child, it was all me, Barry. Me.
Vital medical functions have been restored to benchmark levels.
God damn it, robots. Definitely gonna interrupt at the worst moments, you know. Let me see, can I save this son of a bitch right now? Yeah, the game won't let me save till I get past a certain point. Yeah, that's irritating. Yeah. Thankfully, there's not too much to do in this first part, but after that, when it starts getting creepy, that's where I don't know what the fuck to do. Alright, so yes, it's unintentionally creepy, because it's creepy because it ends up like this.
Attention. Due to the threat of external contamination, a security lockdown is in order. Please meet at your closest administration office for further instructions.
I gotta look around for stuff. Robotic arm. Can I take it? No. Yeah. So let's say here. Your dad, Alejandro says, 2001: A Space Odyssey. My dad saw it in theaters. It's the only Kubrick film he saw upon its initial release. Out of all the Kubrick films, that's probably one of the top three, I'd say, that's worth it. Because even if it doesn't hold up well for some people, I don't know, you know how movies can be sometimes. At least at the time, it was a Marvel spectacle that, on a big screen, still really is impressive, you know? Because some movies are just way better on a big screen than they are at home. And some people never leave their house, and they will never experience that joy. I read that Disney let John Carter bomb on purpose as they were talking about Lucas handing over Lucasfilm to them. I've heard that too, but I don't think that's completely the case. I think also part of it is that by the very nature of it, they had little to no faith in John Carter. Because this thing with Narnia, it was, did they do Narnia? I think they did this with Buena Vista. They had no problem with that because fantasy makes money. Science fiction, for some reason, like to market as a hard science fiction, not science fiction action, not science fiction horror, for some reason it just seems really hard to market it properly. That's why in America, it was simply because called John Carter, but everywhere else it was called John Carter of Mars. They took out the science fiction element from the name, and they cost it. At the same time, they didn't have the problem with Prince of Persia. They embraced all the fantasy aspect in that when they made the Prince of Persia trilogy, and it made fucking bank. Anderson, is that me? 36 male. One of part of a terraforming operation. One of 17 stasis spots. Project Kitchen Knife. Alright, Elon Musk, it's your job to make sure that this shit doesn't happen. Peter P. Jackson. 19 male. Escape pod from down transport. One of 4 stasis pods. I hope I gotta remember the blood types. I swear to God. Marichek J. One of 3 stasis pods. 38 male. Who's the 4th one? 46. Luxury transport. All hands lost. Ooh, bummer. Let's go back here to notifications. S6. Welcome Sarah Salvatore. It's a sad day when understanding lessons for greener pastures. What greener pastures are there in space at this point? It feels like Star Trek or Star Wars. I can get that, or even Alien, but here, our cloning facility has been deemed too costly. Product stores have been upgraded to level 6 facility. Now one supplier of human specimens to the entire facility. Oh, I did not. I just breezed through this last night. I was not paying attention. 2 weeks ago, false security lockdown in stages 2 and 3. Kane Corporation terminates operations about floors. 17 crew deaths, 12 open products occurred. Okay, so we are literally human cattle at this point. No exaggeration. Back. Alright, check. I love Foobsy. It's going pretty well. We're just trying not to die here. I still think, Alejandro says, I still think the Twinkle Twinkle Little Star Alien Resurrection is the best instance on creepy when it comes to sci-fi horror. I mean, the only way you could top Twinkle Twinkle Little Star would probably have to literally be if you could somehow use Disney's When You Wish Upon a Star. Like, that's the only way that could happen, you know. But Disney's not going to sign off on that. It's too iconic. It's too associated with the Disney brand. Okay, let's make sure I haven't dropped anything else. Looking for hands and everything here. That's my thing here. Lost and loose. Checking the desk here. So let's turn on the terminal. Honor Elon Musk prefers 2001 Interstellar. Was it Elon? Was it? Oh, it reminded me. This is the premise of this movie. It reminded me. Was it Passengers? With Chris Pratt. Was that the movie? Cause I remember seeing that one in theaters. Give me the robot surgeon.
Robotic surgeon active.
Yeah, the one where he accidentally, like, he's the only dude who wakes up like super early from cryostasis, and he realizes he's kind of fucked in space. Logs. Kessels. Latest surgery before docs locked down. Expanding surgery, but the bone extraction was successful. The neutral drill. Is neutral drill stuck again? Every time after changes the art retracts? Please get maintenance down to fix it. Okay. The drill. We might probably need this drill later. So I have to deactivate the lockdown, I think. Prep. Oh wait, idea. Let's go back. Let's turn idea. It retracts. Let's try something here. Let's see if we can get the drill ready. Wait, let me have to activate something else. There's the drill. Okay, there's the drill right there. Unlocked and open. It's gotta come here. We gotta change it to something else. Let's just. Alright. Now, hopefully I can get the arm now. We have the drill! Alright, there we go. Surgical equipment, corroded and keep from dry blood. Because the little hand should turn into a little hand when you can click on these things, but sometimes it doesn't. Him and Jennifer Lawrence are the only ones awake. Yes, but he woke up Jennifer Lawrence out of her pod because he could not stand being alone. So let's. Can I save here? You can see my save scum is going to come back to bite me in the ass. Oh, now I can save. Alright. Oh, so you can save, you just have to click on a profile. I'm stupid. Sometimes they won't let you save until you hit like a certain point. Let's try here. The door, you see the hand door, right?
Hello?
Heavy metal doors stand unmoving, occasionally emitting a mechanical hum as the servos and monitors attempt futilely to move it open. Yeah, we ain't getting anything here. Prince of Persia movie? I like John Carter and Lone Ranger, I'll probably dig it. Prince of Persia is one of the few game-based movies that doesn't actually fucking suck. Like, it's closer to Mortal Kombat 95 in terms of taking some liberties and adding to the characters. Like, there's a reason why Prince of Persia had like a bit of a hype in terms of the gaming boost with the mid-2000s. Because even if you didn't love it for being like, because it wasn't a perfect adaptation, it was a fun adventure flick on its own, which already makes it better than most licensed shit. You know what I mean? There might be something I'm missing here. Terminal. I apologize. The game is too hard to see, man. One thing I don't like about this game, I can't really tell where I can and cannot go, what the limits are on one line. Go here. Close encounters of the third kind got away with using the when you wish upon a star because Spielberg wanted first contact in aliens to feel as wonderful as magical as a classic animated Disney film. Yeah, there had to be some really like legally distinct bullshit. Try again. Really? There might be some other area here. Oh, one thing I hate about this game. You see these little like, really vague 3-dot lights right there? That's more area to explore.
Is anyone there?
Flow lights. Standard for the level. We have a heavy loader. Slayer dust. Leaking oil underneath. How is it still leaking oil if it's been used for a long time? The freight door. Let's go. The original trilogy game instead? Yes. Yeah. The Sands of Time is really fucking good. That's why they turned that one into a movie specifically. You know what I mean? It's... Get locked. Let's go in the blue door. Then we'll try the red door. 5448. I don't have anything yet. Sands of Time is still great yet.
Empty. Fuck, I just... Where the hell is everyone?
You saw once as some Coca-Cola?
Competition is sponsored by the C-Team.
A disc lamp. Emergency glass. Case of emergency, break glass. This is an emergency, so we're gonna calmly walk over there. Yeah, the trilogy is still fucking great, man. I should play that sometime. Inside an emergency empty box reads, due to budget cuts, the fire axe has been replaced with this note. Have a nice day. Like, imagine them all just burning alive and shit, just... And us as this fucking note, it's like right over the intercom.
Damn it. Got myself. This is sharp.
That's a hint. Let's save this shit. Wait, I'm gonna save it here. I was losing over Tuesday's results. Celebrities, a bunch of them over Tuesday's results. But personally, family, I have not kept tabs, but I do know some people who I just gut tells me that they're going nuts. I'm not gonna bother. I mean, I'm not saying it to this. Like, just to clarify, this fucking background noise. Holy shit! Yeah, I'm just saying this way. I'm not like there's some family I talk to all the time. I talk to sometimes, but that had nothing to do with the basis of politics. There's just some family that you're closer to and all that. So I'm not gonna call everyone in my family and go, hey. No, I'm not gonna do that. That's a waste of time. It doesn't help anything. Sometimes the only way for the people to realize how good shit or how bad something isn't is just to survive that shit, you know? And some people can't be fixed. It's like mayonnaise, you know? Some people like mayonnaise and love it and put on fucking everything, and some people have an irrational fear of mayonnaise, like it will eat them in their sleep and shit. The one girl, Mari Povich, meet the girl who's afraid of pickles.
My dear little girl, you don't know how happy we are to have you with us.
You don't know how we are to have you. I was gonna take forever to get them back down and fix this. Okay. All I can hear is fucking girl from Invader Zim. Yeah, the tool selection, total complaint, maintenance. We got the drill. That's what I was referring to. Salvatore, nurse. Last one led to emotional stress. Breakdown, and they cracked the pot, and there was a kid inside. Aw, come on.
Notice. Main dance floor is unlocked. Lock will be engaged in 3 hours.
And that was before ESG and DEI made a match with her ethnic characters. Here's my thing. I don't, more times than not every single time, but more times than not, I don't care what skin color is. If you can do the role, you can get the role. Like, what was it? Like, The Adventures of Lois and Clark. You had an Asian Superman. Asian Superman. People used to be like, well, you never had an Asian Superman. But it's like, well, let me see. I have a feeling I'm cutting myself on something. Give me a sec. Underneath it, okay, was in action. Click here, see it. Nope. Yeah, we had Asian Superman. Anyway, in the 1960s, you had Eartha Kitt as a black Catwoman an entire 50 years before Halle Berry did it. What else do we have? Because you've already had some ethnic actors, but the big difference is that they did the role properly. Like some of the big actors in Hollywood,
To know the important stuff keeps on working.
were actually Latinos, and they just picked, white-sounding last names because it was going to give the career a boost. Like Al Pacino, they have the inverse, like Al Pacino, who's an Italian American who's basically playing a Cuban, and the Cuban immigrants were like, oh, yeah, he's actually does it pretty good. But every interview, Pacino says, nah, I can't do a good job being a Cuban because I can never be authentic. Like, you're authentic enough for these people to love you. I mean, sometimes it's going to be impossible because of narrative reasons or just casting reasons, but if you cannot do the role, don't do the part. I mean, and also, Peter Pan's a great example. Peter Pan is the boy who never grew up, but there's so many cases where, out of simplicity and the voice acting range that's required, they oftentimes cast girls as Peter Pan. So boys like Bobby Driscoll being Peter Pan was a rare exception. Well, I would say rare, but it was more uncommon than seeing girls as Peter Pan. And usually in the days of Shakespeare, when boys played girls roles, that's because they were trying to prevent it as much as possible from those, the Globe from becoming, a prostitution ring. That's what they do. They did Kabuki theater too.
Warnings. Air filtration system offline. Toxicity increasing to dangerous level.
Yeah, Trump's not going to deport people who've been here for 60, 70 years. Correct. It's only the people who were in during the Biden and Kamala thing. And even then, he said that if they're married, they're not going to get deported. They just have to have the original longer plan of getting the green card. There is no fast track. For comparison, in Japan, if you get married to a Japanese national, for example, you have to wait 3 to 6 years, depending on the husband's job, the wife's job, the income, and if they have kids or not. You have kids, it's typically 2 or 3 years. But it's just to make and before you guys say that that's fucked up, there have been people who legit will offer themselves like they have become like career spouses. And I mean, they will marry the guy or the girl for however long it takes for them to get the paperwork. And once they get the paperwork, like a couple months afterwards, then they legally divorce. And they can't boot out the foreigner who now has the green card. And that's a spousal visa, mind you. Because oh, it's creaking. It's creaking. Get that WD-40. Get that elbow greasing. Actually, wait. Let me save this. Save. Yeah, let's keep going. I'll show something. Yeah, Ben Kingsley, British actor, won an Oscar for playing Gandhi. And remember, Gandhi is a man who's so respected in India. He's on every single rupee note, at least the older versions. Dean Cain was, I think he was Latino. the whole Sheen family, Martin Sheen, they're Chilean American. What was it? Yeah, so Martin Sheen, Emilio Sheen, Charlie Sheen, but what was it? When they had him as the president of the United States in Machete, he had the name Emilio Estevez. So Charlie Estevez, which is so funny. Because I think that's like the only like major billing he ever done with this Hispanic last name. But was it like Joaquin Phoenix? I mean, he's not. That's Phoenix is not his last name. I forget what it is, but it's a different last name. I think it's a Jewish last name. I could be wrong, but there's lots of good Jewish actors, so there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, we're looking for a Japanese squeeze. What do you mean? No. No, what I'm saying is not to come to America. No, I mean, if a foreigner goes to Japan, that's the system that they play. That's what I mean. So if you go to Japan, Alejandro, and you just wanted the green card, you didn't want a wife, there are people out there who up front will say, I will be your pretend wife for a certain number of years. That's what I mean. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying about Japanese people coming to America. But that's because Japan has a two-tier system. Not like a better or lower, but it's like there's if you're married, you have like this. Like, let me do this first so you can see something interesting, and then I'll get to what I mean. Let's drill. Women are terrifying. Go back. All right. Yeah, because Japan has if you want to become a Japanese permanent resident, there's a two-tier system. There's if you want to enter Japan, or if Japan wants you.
There you go.
You know, you may as well just find a regular ass woman, and then marry and date and then marry that way. That's the way you do it. Yeah, because not every Japanese woman's going to be a career spouse, but you know what I mean exactly. You know, because it's just better to find a real legit wife and get married that way if you're considering it. Like, for example, because in the two-tier Japanese system you have, if you want to join Japan.
Smell. It's sweet.
So if you want to join Japan, let's say I want to be, an entrepreneur, I want to do this thing, do that thing, that tends to be a lot harder because you don't show skills that Japan wants in a permanent resident. So that can take as long as 10 years if you're not married. If you are married, it can go down to like 5 to 7 years, especially if you have kids. However, if in the other system, the point-based system, if you have more things that the Japanese want, then you can actually fast-track your way there, and that's them giving it to you. So in theory, if you have a master's or doctorate degree, you are working in a STEM field, you have JPLT N2, which is native level or higher Japanese, and you pay your taxes on time. There's one other requirement. If you do that right, you can literally fast-track your permanent residency to 2 years. Because it's literally based on how many points you accumulate. Oh yeah, so if you're married and have kids and all that stuff, you can literally fast-track your residency to 2 years. In theory. But again, it's not impossible for you to do it solo, to be permanent Japanese residence. But just giving for context. Yeah, there's lots of deaths in this game. They're very creative. Like, and you know how I found that out?
Attention. System rebooted. Air scrubbers activated.
Alright. Let's save this here. Yeah, the death in this game is brutal. Because you know that piece of glass we have here? You could cut yourself and commit Sudoku with that piece of glass. Yeah, the sound design of this game is on point. Like most of horror, I'd say, is more sound design than visual. I'm exhausted here. It's about 6 a.m. I'm actually exhausted. Well, Simon just volunteered to be a research subject. C6 sent me down to ass of the ship that makes the fluid sword vats. You think it's ass fluid, Beavis? I don't think so. Alejandro says I had hello sour apple, welcome. Kisses. Alejandro says I had to unsub from a trainee YouTuber who said, well, Trump does not care about railroad, so frankly, if you support them, you have no business put on my channel to be with. That is the dumbest case of single issue voting. I understand single issue voters exist. I know a couple. But trains? Pardon me. Name one. The last president to care about trains was Obama, and that's only because he was the first president to get to his inauguration via train versus anything else. Trump legit could just come up with a stealth bomber, that would be fucking history. Blamed Trump for the East Palestine disaster last year because he deregulated America's railroads? What? I heard of people having to explain everything through Star Wars or Star Trek or Lord of the Rings or whatever the fuck, but trains? That's a whole new level of crazy. I don't want to see him licking the train tracks, eating the train tracks, making a bed in the train tracks, dead in the train tracks. Alright, so we got this here. He's British. Wait, what? What? I hope you understand that there's no way in fuck there's gonna be a British or Japanese style rail system, which the Japanese one is based off the British system. There's no fucking way realistically to make a transnational American railroad. You can't even do it in single states. It's just too damn complex with all how the local governments are. Okay, did we go in here? I don't think so. Oh wait, we did. That was the order. I forget. Well, I just came in, so let's go. I'm gonna sit here again just for the sake of speed, because I don't know what this is all. No, this is all new territory. Train, son. Thanks, man. There's a guy who remixed it named Place Boy. That song was just super catchy. So we have a D&D campaign. We used to play that song. It's like, what about the goblins? Don't get in bed with the goblins. I want to seduce the goblin. You roll a 2. The goblin is confused and beats you with a stick, and you roll for damage. That's where we at. No. British Railway was the failure. Nobody remembers or realizes that. No, but it's the idea of it. That's the problem. It's the idea. Don't you want to love an idea? I guess they're cool, but that's a pleasant surprise. Yeah, but it's not gonna work. Forget it.
Attention. Product Storage 2. Access to Product Storage 2 is denied until further notice.
Do you hear the kid's voice? Okay. I could walk around here, but I'm not sure. Oh, we can't get out. They'll lock us out. Okay. So we have to go down elsewhere. Give me 1 sec here. Let's check the server lobby 1. Playing D&D now. We had Animate says we're playing D&D now, and we had 2 players thirsting over a goblin short stack that's more human than goblin, honestly. But that's how most fantasy is. Like, it's either that they become this irredeemable monster race that there's no saving to any degree capacity, or it's essentially the same creature with like hundreds of years.
Attention. Service Platform 1. Please check in with the duty officer before engaging with any products.
Yeah. So it's either like pure goblin, where it's like Goblin Slayer, where they're all just evil demonic beings, or they are, basically if goblins and humans had been having kids for hundreds of years, and now it's basically there's almost no difference between a goblin and a human. And Animate says, now she leads a goblin camp involving all the goblins bathe and clean their areas. That sounds like a normal D&D session. Let's see. Apple says, I almost had the day off, but I can't complain. Almost? Oh, bummer. I just hope it wasn't last fucking minute. That would suck major dick. And Alejandro says, for portrayal ways to start in 47 and died in the late 90s, early 2000s. Oh, shit. I know I just saved, but I don't want to do the loading screen again. I think it boosts you from your last save state. Closed body bag. Bring me a body bag. An adult-sized body bag, thank God. Appears to be full. 2 chocolate body bags lie as if for warmth. Oh. A line of a body can be seen. Of an adult human can be seen in the body bag. Fuck me. Corpse. It has something that. A biometric terminal. Corpse. What do you think? You got the OJ glove going on there. Hee hee. I know it's not OJ. Just go with it. I can play a little. I could have unplayed to play KO15 the Charm and Discord server. Is KO15 crossplay? I'm not sure. If 15 is crossplay, we could try that sometime this hour. Oh, by the way, yeah, because I had the have tomorrow off, as well as the day after, 2 days after that. So tomorrow, and then 3 days after tomorrow. No, wait. I got a calendar thing. Tomorrow's Sunday. No, sorry. Oh, damn. I'm all fucked up. Sorry. Today's Sunday. Tomorrow's Monday. So I have tomorrow off. Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah. So 2 days after tomorrow and 2 days after that, I have off. So if you want to try to do the King of Fighters thing, Zap, we'll just hit me in DMs. We can try to set that up. Maybe even stream it. Clara Daniels, General Nurse. Is this the one that went bananas, or is this the one that replaced the one that went bananas? Oh, I don't have work until later tomorrow. All right. So yeah, so I'll get up early, like before I stream normal, kind of early, or after. I don't know. Maybe after the stream. I don't know. I'll figure it out. New job. I'm not liking where this is going. Reading time, boys and girls. Just line up those super chats because all of you are super. No money required. I will try my best to butcher everything that you say and take it horribly out of context. When Mike just say go work in the product store, I thought it was nuts. I mean, the pay is great, but the job, I think it'd be boring. The only time I noticed ever need and crack a stasis tube open, and Robert said that hardly ever happens. 9 times out of 10, they just take pause for different projects. I'm hoping we'll be able to open one soon. Who are these people that, like, what separates them from being, human meats? I hate to visit some while working vital signs. Project Kitchen Knife. A specimen who's fully no. Poison the drifters, product's life, and they ruined it all. I'll try to imagine. Woman, no idea where she was. Long-term dissertation. Screaming for her husband. They're on the holiday to Europa. Sedated her and gave her a vocal cord numbing agent to stop the screaming. I mean, I was lying about the holiday maker. Drifters will say anything to get out of the situation. Oh, you sociopaths, you. Got another transfer for the penal colony on Earth. A penal colony? So it's like Earth is now. So basically, Earth has become Australia. Oh my god. So where is mankind now? It said at the beginning we were on Neptune, but is Jupiter HQ? All the records are sealed. Delete the last few logs. Too painful. I slowly hear the cry of the last man being thawed out. He sat on the bed crying until the doctors came and they tagged him, took him down. The lab didn't even scream. Oof. Opened up the phone with the 10-year-old boy. Must have been some mistake. Even though the drifter still a child, his name was Neil. I asked to go visit him. Told him it was easy for me to let things be. Oh my god. Went out of product storage. I requested transfer up. Hydroponics will cheer me up. Pacing is good. At least I'll be able to sleep at night. They're already open for on open projects. Stasis pods. Looking for a subject that can respond immediately. This isn't right. Using products from product storage too. I thought it was just a hydroponics bay. What the hell do we need human specimens for? Tomorrow, security laws have been more frequently. I'm going to use them to my advantage. I'm gonna get those kids out of here. Oh, she probably started all this mess. Please enter the PDA so if you disappear, you know what happened. Whoever it is, help those kids. Help the kids. Ooh. I'm gonna see here. Wait, the biometric scanner. Oh, I don't like the sound. I really. Yeah, sound design is how you unnerve me. Let me try something. Once had a love, and it was a glass. Then he stabbed her with a shard of glass. What if he doesn't work like that?
Attention. Biometric handprint not recognized. The mortuary requires level 5 security access.
Oh, 5? How do I cut? Security level 1. Exit. I swear we can do something in that body. Can I put the neural drill on the corpse? Exit. No, I want the drill. Do the drill.
This isn't going to work.
Sure. Again, one last time.
That's just crazy. Although...
You sure? We can't do that?
These don't go well together.
Yeah. God damn it. Part of me thinks that we could do that. I don't have the right tool. Which Australia, because folks are from better to it without history. No, I mean just the concept of historical Australia, kind of just a penal colony at first. I was not expecting that.
It's getting colder.
Getting colder. This the sweet embrace of death. Okay, platform 2.
Hello? Someone there?
We heard voices. Do I have to help you? I like going insane.
Okay.
We remind you that this is a non-smoking platform.
A non-smoking platform? Then what platforms are smoking?
Destroying the lavatory smoke
Oh! Exposed fat catches the light as blood flows freely into cold materials. The static of a radio signal and a faint voice echo out from under the corpse. Save scum! Save the scum! We're saving scum!
Holy mother.
You can barely see you bending over.
If you're dead, you sound. Go on. Jury.
I'm gonna.
Rerouting radio signal through plug suit.
You know what? Let's try.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Who is this? Identify yourself.
My name is John Marachek. I'm...
John? How did... Never mind. It's Yuri there.
I'm sorry. He's been... He's dead.
Shit. Listen to me, John.
No, wait. Who are you?
My name is Taya Hensley. I'm a botanist in hydroponics. I know you have questions, but right now, you need to get to the track.
I'm not going anywhere until you explain to me what the hell is going on.
He's still there. Get to the track and I'll tell you everything.
Oh, that scared me. I thought the monster was gonna break through right now. You know what? Yuri, level 5 clearance. Oh, now we know what we gotta do. Let's just... What am I doing? Be very careful to click the dead body.
Oh, wait. Jeez.
Ooh! Alright, now we've got the severed hand. Let's save again. Okay guys, which one is you? Do you want to go back up and try to get a level 5 clearance, or should we just go to the tram straight? What do you guys think? This is where history starts to divert. I wish I could really name these save files. Now Alejandro says looking for flying games on my abandonware. to send as future game stream recommendations. And Fubi says this guy pukes a lot. Weak ass stomach is what he's got. You know, this man did not eat his spinach or any vegetables growing up. He was just the only meat guy and French fries. This is the chicken tendies and fries guy all day, every day. It's like, here, son, have some tomato. Here, you go, have some lettuce. What's that green stuff on the thing? It's parsley. The existence is failure if it's not chicken tenders and fries, man. Yeah, what do you think, guys? Platform 1 and go back up to 5 clearance, or platform 2 and keep going to the tram? You're like 30 seconds to type, because I think the restream has a longer delay now. Yeah. What do you guys think? 10. He's Aspen Gold, just steak and potatoes. Aspen Gold does not eat like he only eats steak and potatoes. He eats like he takes like 2 bites out of his well done steak, like the cardboard well done steak, because he can't cook it, because he cooks it in the microwave. And then he just takes like all the French fries. He's like, I had my steak and potatoes. If I get someone to toy soldiers, put your World War II planes fighting the skies above. Oh yeah, we gotta run back up. I am not fucking around with that. Oi, back up there, back to. Oh, sorry, I picked it. We obviously want to go back up to level 1. We're going up there right now to unlock the level 5 access. So we have his hand, which is level 5 access, or to go straight. But I heard monster noises, so I am not going to do that. All right, let's get rolling. Rolling. I ask a poll question. I supersede. There were no votes. I counted all the votes, and there was only 1 vote. And it smudged the shit.
Attention. Biometric handprint not recognized. The mortuary requires level 5 security access.
Come on, pinkies up. Pinkies up.
Access granted. Welcome, Yuri Linov.
Alright, let's do this. Save him again. I'm a dirty coward.
The morgue.
That's
What is?
The mortuary.
I think it's supposed to be cold.
now it's supposed to be freezing. It's supposed to be cold, like inside my heart. I can't read it. I can't with my mouse. So Jane Doe, Thomas Rokava, Aubrey Henderson. Crowbar through the skull. What the hell? Arm had been cut from wrist to elbow. Stomach contents contain what? I can't cycle through these reports. Like, this is the only I can get. My band aware of the B-17 bomber game from Intellivision that AVG made famous. B-17 bomber, what the fuck was that? Ice over portal? Furnace? Wait, this portal is iced over, but that's a fern. What's going on? What's going on? Oh crap, I think I may be forgetting something. Because we have to melt this thing. There's gotta be something we can melt this bad boy with. There has to be. Let's go over here. The close part of it. I'm gonna give some sacrilege here. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. I was not expecting that.
Security holograms are still working.
Fuck. Oh my god. I was just sorry to scare you guys, man. But holy fuck, that was just. That's like I think there might be a second one.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I wonder how long that first one had the. Got him indeed. Toe tag, nothing here. Okay, so how do we melt that ice then? We can't get that in there. What happened? Oh, essentially I was started to open up the 3 body bags from earlier, and it was a security hologram that ran through, and I thought it was like a legit like monster that got me. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna have to go back up to that main where we started, because I think there's something that we're missing. Yeah, I'm gonna go back up to the storage one. Well, 2's still locked. Service 2 is a monster down there. We gotta go back to storage 1. Anyway, let's go back. Oh, didn't hit the, that's the menu icon up there? Oh, that's what the DNA is. I didn't even know that. Let's go back. Maybe there's something in that first one where we started. Let's go back to the infirmary. Little bad. I'm clicking like a madman. Let's try it here. Breaker box. Document scanner, live support. Let's go. Let's try live support. No?
Emergency life support active.
Alright. Did that do anything? Oh, wait. Ventilator. No? Ventilator here? That does nothing? Okay. Wait, what's... No, never mind. Okay, just try 2 more. Let's try the other 2. Let's try power. Robotic surgeon.
Robotic surgeon active.
No. I think that's it. No. Oh wait, I realized.
Emergency life support active.
No. Let's try that robotic surgeon again, I guess, because it's only 2 that we can do. 1, 2.